Hi everybody, and thank you for watching. So here is my video for this week. So I am in my dining room. There's a lot of mess that's going on over there. I do work from home, so that mess there I'm going to leave. But my goal today is to clean this bookshelf. So I've done this before, and then this is kind of like our catch-all area. My kids tend to just dump stuff here whenever there's too much stuff on the dining table. They kind of just dump it here. So my goal is to clean this up as much as possible, get rid of all of this excess stuff that we don't need, and so just make it a little bit more neat, tidy, and organized. So that is my goal for today. So stay tuned as I continue to go through and clean my house and organize it, and this is the area that I'm going to organize today. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab everything, all those small little items that shouldn't be there, and put them on the table for us to organize. So I've done this task or this area of my home before. I think I did it almost 6 months ago. And so all of these small little things have just slowly accumulated on these shelves that shouldn't be there. So I'm going to sort through those. Well, my daughter's starting to sort through them. My goal is to tackle the actual shelves themselves and organize it to a state where it should be. And then as she goes through all of those small stuff on the table, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here on the table. As she goes through those, I will find homes for them. So the shelf is looking a lot better, but you can see there is a lot of dust there. So I really need to wipe all of this down, organize it a little bit better, because most of these items need to come back here. But then we'll also don't have a donation pile, and then also have a throwaway pile. So you can see I am wiping down everything here, and there is that tray there that we've never used before. I'm just going to probably give that away because yeah, it's been sitting here for, I would say, almost 3 years, and it's just become a display piece. It's supposed to be like an appetizer dipping tray. Like if you're having like bread and stuff, you can put like oil or other stuff on it, but we've never used it. So I'm going to probably give that away. But yeah, you can see I am just organizing and wiping down, getting the area ready for us to try and organize the stuff on the table and find homes for them. So my daughter has that plastic bag with her. She's trying to go through all the items that are possibly trash. And then I'm going through a lot of their stationery items. I tend to forget what's in here. I try to organize as much as possible. I do have a lot of the kids kind of like school photos and report cards and art and stuff like that. I'm actually going to grab those and put them away. You'll see me, I'm going to end up on the floor because there's no space. But there's a lot of stuff here that I'm just going to put away. We don't need it here. And then most of the stationery stuff, I've seen like a whole bunch of blank folders or notebooks and that. Those are great for when we're like going on a plane, when we're on a trip. So trying to remember that they are there is one thing. And so hopefully we do have a few trips planned. I'm going to remember to bring those with us. That way I'm using the items that I have in the house and it entertains the kids. So yeah, you can see I'm on the floor there now, trying to just sort through all of the kids' arts. I do have 2 tubs upstairs for the kids, kind of like keepsake tubs. So I'm going to probably bring those upstairs because I don't need them here. And then eventually I'll go through those tubs one day and sort through them, because every week they're bringing stuff home from school and they are cute little art stuff, but it's just way too much. Like my daughter's in TK and we already have so much that she brings home, let alone when she has another 12 more years of school. So I need to decide what I want to keep for keepsakes, just for her, so she knows what she has done in the past. And then yeah, so we'll just see. I'll just keep them in the box for now, and as they accumulate, then I will probably do a declutter video and clean through that. Okay, the stuff that I got rid of on the side there. So to keep my daughter in check, because I'm just so busy in the mornings and night, I kind of have like a morning and afternoon routine there. She has mastered out of what she needs to do every afternoon, so I've decided to take that away. I also had a kind of like chores list there, and she's been really good now with chores, so I've taken that away as well. She did ask to keep the morning routine there, so in the morning she can go through and check, yep, I've done my teeth, I've done my hair, I've put away this stuff and blah blah blah. So she still wants to keep that up there, so that's good for her to keep her in check. And so yeah, I'm now helping sort through the table, putting stuff back on the shelves. We have 2 bags now, so we have a donation bag and then we also have a trash bag. So we're slowly going through this. Of course, this is not perfect. I'm not gonna like get rid of 90% of these items, but I'm happy with the way it turned out for now. And then 6 months down the line or 3 months down the line, we'll go through this again and declutter. I feel like decluttering your home is a constant, how would I say? It's like a routine. So I'm just going to tackle every area every couple of weeks or couple of months, because as you go through it, you tend to declutter more, but also you accumulate more. So it's just a constant continuation of decluttering throughout the house. So right now, my little ones are sharing bedrooms with their older siblings, which is why a lot of their toys and books and overflow of their items are in common areas of my home. So I know that in a few years' time, when their older siblings move out of home and they have their own room to themselves, most of these products that I am decluttering in this dining room and all the toys and stuff in the living room will end up in my kids' rooms. So I know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and my common areas of my home, so the dining room, living room, and kitchen and stuff like that, will be less cluttered with a lot of my kids' toys. So that is in the horizon, but for now you will see these videos of me consistently decluttering my kids' stuff in the common areas like dining room and living room, and then trying to at least make my home a little bit more organized and not so cluttered. So you can finally see most of the dining table, which is amazing. It's just a few little small little things there that we need to find homes for. This cleaning, I think, took me and my daughter maybe about an hour, which is really good. And it's been, I think, about 2 weeks since I did this video, and the bookshelf still looks the same, so I'm really happy about that. She has not continued to add clutter to it, which is really good. And then in a few weeks or a few months, we'll go back to this and see what happens, because it does take a few weeks and months for clutter to accumulate, but right now I'm happy that it's still at the state that it is now, and then we've able to declutter as much as possible. Of course, some of the clutter, I would say, on this bookshelf, I did kind of move it upstairs, like most of their art stuff, but they are put away into tubs. And one day, like I said, I will go through those tubs and clutter them out. I will go through, pick up the cutest ones and the ones I want to keep, and then the others I will throw away. But those tubs are still not full yet. Once they are full and I don't have the space, that's when I'm going to declutter those. So we are almost done. So the bookshelf has been decluttered. We have 2 plastic bags there, one for trash, one for donations. And now we need to clean up the dining table. So I need to wipe it down, because all of the stuff that we put on there, it did dirty the dining table. So I'm going to wipe that down, and then we're going to do a recap of what my bookshelf looked like before. So yeah, I didn't bother about the stuff on the right there because I need to declutter that another day, and I do work from home, so that's kind of like my little station there, so I won't do that today. But this was the area of my home I wanted to declutter. So you can see there's just so much stuff on every single shelf, and it was getting out of hand. So I really wanted to tackle this that day and tidy it up and get rid of a lot of the clutter. And this is the final result. So I believe it's a lot better than it was before. I was able to clean most of the items here. So this was like overflowing, and so my daughter's still going through all these books. So as she reads them, I do take them to the small library, a little library near us, so she'll eventually go through those. Most of these books I got for free. There used to be a program, I don't know if it's still going on, with Kellogg's. Every time you bought a cereal box, you could get a free book, and so every year I could get about 12 different books, and so these are all from last year, and so she's slowly going through those and then she'll donate them. Hopefully the program is gonna repeat itself this year. I've been doing it now for a couple of years, so I hope it does repeat itself. That way I can buy some more or get some free books for my daughter. If not, we'll just end up starting to go to the library again. Down here, that was a lot of stuff here. A lot of trash and stuff that I needed to get rid of. There's still a lot of items here, but eventually, like, we have vitamins here that we kind of take every day, and then there's some like lotions and stuff like that. Eventually this will clear up as the days go by. Down here I still have a lot of stuff that I need to go through, but it is very clean as it is now. I did get rid of a lot of paperwork, and I'm gonna like upstairs I do have like boxes for my daughter, just to both of them, they have a box each, just like memory like boxes. So all of their school stuff, I took it from here. There was a lot of stuff here. I took it and I'm gonna put it in those boxes, and then that's basically it. So I was able to clean up a lot of this. I think it looks a little bit more presentable than it was before. Down here I have a trash bag, I have a donation bag, and then it's been sitting up there for a pretty long time and we've never used it, so I'm probably gonna just list it on my buy nothing group and get rid of that. So it's just collecting dust and trying to get rid of a lot of stuff out of my home. And so that's basically it. So really quickly, it only took us about, I think, 30 minutes, 45 minutes to clean all this. And so thankfully my daughter was here to help me. Most of this stuff was hers, so she needed to be here to tell me what she wanted to keep. Honestly, some of the stuff that she wanted to keep I probably would have thrown away if she wasn't there. But yeah, that's basically it. So that is my cleaning declutter video for this week. Just this little bookshelf here, this catch-all bookshelf that we have in our dining room. And so yeah, thank you for watching.